Tonight we found, walking in our neighborhood, we found a bunch of Carolina desert chicory. It's in the same family as dandelion and false hawk's beard, but what I got these for specifically is the root. The roots have inulin in them, which is a prebiotic. So I'm going to try to process them. This is probably like if I was starving to death, I would just probably spend a couple of hours hunting these down because these dandelion type of plants are everywhere. I'm gonna see if I can just kind of scrape off the outside. You see that the white is the soft edible part. So I'm gonna try to just get a nice outer scrape with this peeler. Looks like it's going. I just did a few, but I mean that took like 5 minutes, and I just want to see what they taste like. So I'm gonna put them in the oven. Let's see, 350 for a few minutes and see what happens. 15 minutes, see what happens. All right, let's see. They've been in for about 15 minutes. All right. Let's see if these little French fries taste like French fries. They're very, it's crunchy, but it's not like too fibrous. It's completely dissolving in my mouth. Not a bad taste. I may have cooked them too long, too. I think if I would have maybe done 10 minutes instead of 15, it would be softer. But, I mean, if I was starving to death, I'd fill this thing up full of them. They're not bad. I don't really have the vocabulary to articulate how it tastes, how to describe it, but it's like a snack. It kind of has if you Google it, it says it has like a bitter coffee or chocolate taste. I don't really see that or taste that. That's good. It's a win. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the whole plant from head to toe is edible. But even if it doesn't have to be a survivor food, I think I would have this on a regular basis for the inulin. It's a great, inulin is a prebiotic, and it feeds your gut buddies. It feeds your good bacteria in your gut, helps your digestive system. So I definitely recommend this. All right, so these roots were so intriguing that I went and got more today. Today's the next day, and while I was at work, I foraged some more and cleaned them when I got home and roasted them. They're just really good. Like, I could totally eat a whole bag full of these. It would help if they had a little salt, maybe. They are bitter. In the last video, I said or the last take, I said they weren't bitter. They are bitter, but it's a good bitter. You just got to try it, even for just the health benefits. But today, while I was out working, I also noticed that muscadine grapes, they grow everywhere. You can see, I didn't realize these vines were everywhere. You can see the baby, right there, 2 baby little grapes. But you know what muscadine grapes are, right? They're the ones that you spit out the skin and seeds. They're really good when they get pretty big. But anyway, the leaves have some really good medicinal value. I made tea with it today. It's very similar to pine needle tea. A little different, very similar. But some of the benefits are just amazing. I'll let me read them to you. So leaves are naturally packed with antioxidants, vitamin A, K, and C. They're good for blood and
Cardiovascular.
cardiovascular support. Historically, native healers used the tea as an internal tonic to cleanse veins, strengthen the heart, and manage circulation. Crap. Drinking the leaf or bark was a common remedy to treat diarrhea, nausea, and digestive upset, anti-inflammatory issues, stop bleeding from wounds, and soothe inflammation. So a lot of cool things about it. But I'm gonna try to. It's interesting in the book of Revelation. It talks about the leaves being healing to the nations. I know that's spiritual. I believe the leaves of the tree of life are. It's referring to God's wisdom, but I know God has layers, multiple layers. So what I believe it means might have some truth to it, but it probably has 7 other meanings, or 6 other meanings if there's a total of 7. But there's probably more than 7. But spiritual and physical and all kinds of good stuff. So I want to start incorporating the different fruit tree leaves to make my own teas, like even oak tree leaves, mulberry leaves, fig leaves, avocado leaves. They're all supposed to be amazing for you. But all this is making, like today, I didn't show you, but I obviously foraged the dandelions to get these. But today I pulled off some of the leaves and made a salad, and then I went in my backyard where I had some of that sheep sorrel that tastes like the green apples. I put that in there, and I was imagining, because earlier today I ran into a black nightshade berry, which is very controversial. They're poisonous when they're green, but when they turn black, they're not. I tried one today, and it tasted just like a tomato. And I was just imagining having that on top of my salad. And it's just making me really want to challenge myself to very soon. I'm not quite ready, but very soon commit to a whole month of eating nothing but stuff I forage. I'm probably going to wait until fall, because that's when I can have access, because I need my fats. Calories will be easy, but I need fats. And in fall, I'll have access to an unlimited amount of acorns to make acorn bread. I did that last year, and it was really good. And there's all kinds of fats in it. So I think this fall, I'm going to try to go the entire fall and winter living off of food that I foraged. So stay tuned.